fotografi a shooting a plan to packaging. So much of it. And I still have to do it. Don't you know me? Also, we can maintain that social life of looking at and watching them. Thank you for this to see. And it's a mix sharing it. So, I'm not going to listen to something that she obviously doesn't passion so also. I'm not the best sections of company. They know the kind of answer feeling of that very much. They don't say, they look at that's what they're the first of the country. They open a heavy seat of this stuff. Okay. So I think it's such a too much for evidence. You need to go back. Just know. Don't easy that. What it says to keep us at house. I don't know if you see this. You can say that goes.
A top 25 flash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Mustangs will kick it off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Abrams. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Looking for space, it's Murray. And they'll start the night with a rush and maybe get back to the line of scrimmage. This is a kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are...
Breaks into the open. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
I'm a huge fan of offensive aggressiveness to start a football game. I think the defense is getting settled in. They play up a little bit. They play a little bit more aggressive. They got more emotion, and the offense takes advantage. Nice big play over the top. Stay aggressive, offense.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. That's caught. It's Craver. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed. And he showed some of it there.
Bro, what the fuck? Bro, why we do that?
Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
How about this defense? Coming out, you know you've got a challenge on your hand, and you're talking about coming out ready, hairs on fire, ready to play. You can tell, dropping back, great coverage. They know this guy's great. They know he can spin it. They're sitting on the coverage, waiting on it. They win the first check early. Give the defense some credit. They were ready for this great quarterback.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Sends it downfield. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
I do like
DB
it.
does an outstanding job
You don't
here
have-
with the pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving. Going back to the well, another deep ball.
But what the fuck?
And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down.
That's going to drive the defensive coordinator crazy because these guys take pride on their sub-defense packages. When you get into 3rd and long situations, that's when D coordinators love to get creative and throw all these exotic blitzes and pressure the quarterback. Nobody got even close to him that time. Way too much time to survey the field. That was just way too easy for the offense to pick up that first.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Got it behind the line. It's Stewart. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
The Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Open space at the 25. Touchdown Mustangs. Once he got some room, it was over.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Abrams. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football. You're
trying to beat the D deep. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And on the interception return, he'll finally be stopped at the 33.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Not the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Yeah.
Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Throws to the tight end.
Well, what the fuck? What's up there?
Touchdown, SMU!
I gonna do it?
Ends, right? They come up and they block most of the time, and a lot of time near the line of scrimmage, and then occasionally offenses do a great job.
You don't even know if you play dress up right.
To get a good
Yes, nobody wants to play dress up right now.
He
Other than
does
you.
the rest, and he gets in for 6.
Kickoff
I
unit
can't
is out there
believe
again,
what
and
is
this
going
crowd
on.
is
That
feeling
defense is
themselves
crazy.
after that last drive.
2 touchdown lead.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Gators sending the offense back to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right.
Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Mr. Two Bits would be proud. The Gators standing up and hollering for a first down.
How does that cheer go?
Well, first you have to have the yellow shirt and the striped tie and go 2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits, $1, all for the Gators. Stand up and holler. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Craven. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. The play action fake. He'll take a deep shot here.
Bro, what the fuck, bro?
Interception of the night.
Like, that's crazy.
Defense comes up with a play. They get the pick and take it back to the 20.
And what a start for this guy. That's now his second interception in the first quarter of this game. He has been an absolute ball hawk in this thing early, and the quarterback would do well to stop throwing his way the remainder of this game.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Caught in the backfield, it's Bailey. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit them with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
And the Mustangs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Fires to the tight end. Good pickup.
Well, y'all can't cover these.
The chains, and they're set up at the 41.
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the trained staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Keeps looking downfield. Oh, better look out. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. He'll pull it down. There he goes.
Why does this thing do that?
15 out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
I don't like this man.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick them up and put them down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. And wings it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Fuck, that was me.
And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His
That was on me.
interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, that's the 2nd pick in as many series now for this quarterback. But, David, I love the defense right now and the way they're reading and reacting to all these route concepts. I mean, they are all over these guys on the back end.
All over the field, making plays. Listen, you're supposed to see.
Turning it on. Picks up the 1st down. Touchdown. And once he found open space, the man might as well start playing. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. They'll try to get outside.
No blocks.
In the backfield, he's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
No blocks.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there.
No blocks.
They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking for a man, it's Chadwick. Oh, they're after him. They almost had another interception. They're trying to set records out there.
I mean, this game has to feel like a living nightmare for this quarterback. We're still in the first half. And this guy, with all the interceptions he's thrown, with all the inaccurate balls, nothing is going right. They have no semblance of a passing game because they simply cannot establish a rhythm under center.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
And this game is going perfect for the defense right now. They haven't been on the field that much. The offense hasn't had that many possessions. Here we are at the end of the first half. They're still pitching a shutout, and they're
Look at that throw.
this quarterback to take shots. They're sensing the frustration, and that time in perfect position, forcing that incompletion.
Oh, he loves to fire.
That was on me. Goddamn.
And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. Got some room to run. The tag. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, SMU.
Terrible. I think it's 7 points.
There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. The Gators sending the offense back to work. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Looking to throw, it's Chadwick. Time to take a shot. Makes the grab inside the 30. Hits the accelerator to the right. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Gators.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. On the ground, it's Bailey. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
Once you get in triple digits, that's a good day for a running back. That's it right there. 100 on the dot. He's had a really nice day. It showed you patience, showed you physicality, showed you a little bit of everything on his way to 100 yards.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Might be changing the route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Skips away from pressure. Rolling, throwing, looking right.
Yeah, you can tell the timing wasn't great, and quarterback and receiver not on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Brown. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Mustangs will try to pin them back.
You putting on jacket? It's supposed to be cold tomorrow, son?
Into the night sky for the first time.
It's supposed to be cold tomorrow, son?
Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He gets a block. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The touchdown drive cut the deficit last time they had it. force the punt. Now a chance to really make this a football game.
And I think if you're the offensive coordinator here, you're revisiting that last drive and asking yourself, okay, what did I call? What worked? What can I keep dialing up so we can keep scoring?
Dang right, because you got the momentum. You're back in this football game. Everything is going your way. Your defense just contributed, so that lead they had, just keep chipping away, and who knows what will happen.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
To throw, it's Chadwick. Fires to the big fella. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10.
It's to the ball. Why is Stephen his fault?
Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Craven. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Gators are in the hurry up. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open path.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. Steps away to find some room. Trying to make magic with his feet. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quick release on the RPO. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
Give me that.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Chadwick.
Bro, what the? Why does Scrum do that?
Lose yardage, nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
Reads it, fires complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Yes, it is.
Look at this. Do you think it's all works?
Yes, it's all good.
Now
That's what right now.
3rd
I'm
and
going to
long.
Shout out to you almost being arrested.
Finds his man. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. On the run, still looking. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Hey,
Timeout call.
shout out to you not getting caught. That would have been crazy.
First of the half. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Hauls it in. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. A long way to go on 4th and goal. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that Big 12 matchup that just went final moments ago.
Number 17, set to kick this one away.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Looking to the big tight end. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quarterback may change this route. Sends it back in motion.
You gotta wait a second.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Complete to the left. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The only thing I can think is he just didn't see him signal for the fair catch. That's an easy call for the official, and they'll accept the penalty. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on 1st down. A shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Gators! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Man, what a great way to end the first half. It wasn't a perfect first half. A lot of mistakes, still trailing by a lot. But here's the deal. Now you put yourself in a position, go make some things happen. Force some turnovers, play good in the 2nd half. Who knows what will happen?
And the extra point is good, but they still trail.
Who got the dishes tonight?
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started.
I said who got the dishes tonight.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Fits working. Why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Woo,
They
let's
made
call
the
that.
stop,
Wow.
had a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long.
Look,
Grab near the marker. It's Stewart.
why the fuck aren't you staying there?
36 after the good pick.
Like, where you go?
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Grab behind the line. It's Bailey. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down. And what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic? Well, we've got fast guys, too, and that time, that was a great play call defensively.
Moves away as he feels pressure. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. Moving out to the right. He's going to run it. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Well, it's a really nice job there on that 3rd down, trying to get after this quarterback. And obviously they're not able to make the play in the backfield, but really nice job pursuing. You see the athleticism and the speed they have, how they play as a unit together. Only giving up a little bit of a gain and now setting up 4th down.
It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives his
That's
offense a first
fucking
down.
nuts.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the
Bruh.
Breaks into the open.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
This defense obviously knows they've got to be able to stop the run if they're going to win this football game. And you wonder if they've been able to make some tweaks and adjustments to try and take this running back away.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Got his man.
Like, how y'all not see that? Come on, AI. Like,
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They'll try to tack 1 more on their score. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Gators sending the offense back to work. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And they won't be able to connect downfield looking for a big-time play.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Fires to the wideout. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He might want another play. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Hits him in stride at the 10. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking it.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Trying to find the end zone. That completion will take it inside the 4.
Only mine get hurt. Like, what is this?
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Buys a little extra time. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Touchdown,
Oh, why does the screen do
and the
that?
punishment has been extended. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. To the air, it's Chadwick. Finds his man. It's
Bro,
Brown.
bring the ball down.
Knocked down for the tackle.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the slant.
The Gators can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off play action. Oh, he wants it all. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Florida.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further.
27.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Making side adjustments here. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And we talk to teams week after week, and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
They'll give it to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's Hawkins. He's moving out of the pocket. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Mustangs! And the beatdown has ensued.
How about that? You just dial up the bubble screen, and this guy scores a touchdown for you. Nice job blocking down, getting a hat-on hat, giving the receiver a place to run with the football to show off the speed. You can't execute the bubble screen any better than that.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocking it right down the middle. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Abrams. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll start this drive going to the air. Unleashes one. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
This is my favorite time to be a defensive lineman, man. You get up big, late in the game, you know it's past. You're just teeing off on the quarterback. The defensive backs, they're bailing, playing those deep passes. It is hard to play offensive football in this situation.
Rushes on him.
God.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. White going to attack through the air. He's taking the shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
The give to the back. And they get him down.
Where are we going?
I
mean, it's a cute outfit.
I can run RPOs
Here's my lip.
I just didn't know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Like, come on, linebacker, goddamn.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
That's a cute outfit.
The Mustangs come to the
Wish we had
line
somewhere
with
to
a
go.
fresh set of downs.
I said cute outfit. I wish we had some.
The give out of the gun. And this one will be stopped.
I know. I said I wish we had somewhere to go.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He leaves it with his back. Defense holds their ground. Pick up of a yard. It's at the 26.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
It should cost $1 billion to look this.
They're close enough for a make-or field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Good right down the ball. And that will extend their lead even further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. He's able to work his way on the return up to the 23 before he steps out of bounds. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the snap, it's Brown. And maybe
Damn, even the Wildcat don't work.
But no more than that. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Trying play action. He tries to take the top off. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down is coming up.
This guy must feel like he's running into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too.
Man, I can't do nothing.
Easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes the grab past the marker. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
Man, those plays are frustrating on a defense. You get 3 stops, and you force that 4th down, trying to get off the field, but the offense makes the play, gets the first down. It's almost like you got to kind of recalibrate, refocus. Forget that one. Let's do it again.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
You know, you just can't coach toughness in quarterbacks. This guy's been sacked multiple times in this one, and on that last play, he gets drilled again, but he delivers a strike. I'll tell you what, this guy's going to be in an ice.
Got it.
Intercepted for the 11th time. Taking it the other way. And
11-6 is crazy.
Return on the interception.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside.
Like, what's the
Great
problem?
job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long.
Well, nigga say you gonna do me something, huh? Well, you gotta hold this shit right, man. Yeah, dog. If a fuck you try to chill in this
Physical pass defense.
Nigga say you gonna do me something, huh? Well,
Yeah, you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. The 2-minute
Damn, Mizell.
And we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback, and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Grabbed in the middle, it's Murray. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off his spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Here's a throw downfield late. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
And these aren't easy situations for these offenses, man. Like, it's a no passing situation. The defense is playing coverage. Nowhere to go with the football, forces the incompletion, and this one is all but over.
late
Yeah, it's
lead,
almost
they're
done,
ready
brother.
to just drain the clock in victory formation. The quarterback takes a knee.
Ain't nobody scream.